Hey friends, it's Becca G. I created this channel with the intention of documenting my life as a filmmaker, so I think I should provide a little bit of insight. First of all, we're in my office right now. This is my first time filming in my office. Quick backstory. I was writing stories and creating characters since I was 3-4 years old. I knew I wanted to be a filmmaker at age 4. Around age 5, I would take our family's video camera and just film me and my friends or my stuffed animals or my sister and create backgrounds and write scripts. Even when I was younger and I was writing scripts, I wasn't very good at writing, so I would just tell one of my family members or my babysitters the stories that were in my head, and they'd write and they'd try to keep up with me. My mom filled me in on that one. My dad's a doctor and he tried to get me into medicine, so he had a model skeleton and he gave it to me, and I was fascinated with the skeleton, but instead of becoming interested in medicine, I dressed up the skeleton and I put a camera on him, and he became an actor in a short film that I made, and I have a lot of films like those.
Here's a show called The Rainbow Cat.
My parents are and always have been very supportive of my love of this art. In fact, when I was 7 years old for Christmas, they gave me my first editing software. It was a digital camera and editing software and was made specifically for children, actually, and I became obsessed.
Let me go see if Nancy's out here.
So while I'm experienced in all forms of production, from pre to post, and as much as I love directing and being part of production, I would say I have the most experience in editorial because of that, and I've just been graduating with editing software. Editing is my strong suit.
You're helping me?
That's a bingo.
Why?
Because quite frankly, our friend Gray freaked me out more than you did. You with me?
What are you doing?
Buying us time.
But I really love directing and being part of production. Filmmaking has been my greatest passion. I can't imagine myself doing anything else. So far, all of my jobs have been in the industry since I was 15. They've all been positive experiences. Working in production is a little tricky. Work goes project by project, so you're constantly on and off being called in. The last project I was called in to do on set, I was a production assistant on Scorsese's film The Irishman. That's coming out on Netflix. I was there, we shot an exterior with Al Pacino, and that was pretty fun. That was a good experience. But that wasn't a constant thing. It was just as long as the project was going on. My more stable positions have been in post-production. My first job out of college, I was working for a post-production company, and we worked on a lot of big films. Maybe I'll list some of my favorites. I worked for that company for a year. Through them, I was a production coordinator for a Cartoon Network show, actually. Making cartoons and content for children is my favorite thing. I do have my own series of characters. Maybe I'll make a video about that. But that was great. That was an honor. It felt good to know they felt I was creative and energetic enough for that role of production coordinator. So that was for one season of this TV show, and I was part of the production with booking the actors and doing some script supervision while the actors were in the studio, all things like that. That was really fun. After working for that company for a year, one of their clients hired me, and I became an assistant supervisor of post-production. I helped supervise a number of films. I'll just put 3 out there. One that I contributed to a lot, and my name is actually in the credits, is My Days of Mercy, starring Ellen Page and Kate Mara. I was there for a lot of the audio, the ADR, and the sound mixing, and the sound artists worked for the company that I worked for prior, so I was comfortable with them. We were friends. Yes, I was professional about it, but it was laid back. The director of that film was so cool. She's so sweet. She's very talented. It felt good to have that trust from my boss. Some other films I worked on with her being my boss, the producer. I worked on the Oscar-nominated film Lady Bird. Kind of bummed it didn't win the Oscar, but at least I could say that I was a part of it, and I'm happy I was a part of it. I came really late in the game, though. That was post-production that I was doing for that. Some like organizational stuff and credits, and I'm not gonna bore you with that. But another one I did that was really fun, I got to work with Bo Burnham on his film 8th Grade. It was called Coolest Girl in the World. And I kind of wish he kept that title. If you watch the movie, I won't give anything away, but it kind of correlates with the film more, I think. I don't know when that's coming out, but that was pretty cool. He's a chill guy, he's really nice. I got to work with his company and at times got to work with him. So anyway, right now, I still assist her whenever she needs help. I also constantly making my own independent films, working on friends' films, editing, working with my sister. Freelance, but that's like on my own time. I still work in the industry whenever I can, and I'm secure in my post-production connections. A more recent update is I'm in contact with some people in LA. A lot of the contacts I have in New York also have contacts in LA. I like having the freedom to do different things. My dream is to work on feature narrative films. I'd like to share them with the world. Even if that doesn't happen, I'd like to say I'm a pretty optimistic person. I have the freedom to just travel now if I wanted to. So I have a decent amount of opportunities. Anyway, I use this channel and my Vimeo to work on my own personal projects when I'm not working on other people's projects, and I think it's great. I think it's important for people to work on things they're passionate about on the side or find a chance to do that. I feel like or else you go crazy. So, long story short, this is my dream. I've always wanted to do this. I'm grateful to be working in the film industry, even though it's not necessarily where I want to be yet, but I know I'm on the journey. I'm a very driven and determined person. I'll keep getting creative on this channel, and I'll let you know if I work on any other big films. I've been on call back and forth, films, TV shows, production, post-production, either, like I said. More frequent updates are actually on my Instagram and or Twitter. I'll put them down below, BeccaG NYC for both. Also on my Instagram, I post art, projects, cons, cosplay, concerts, meeting with celebrities and social media stars. So if you're interested in that stuff, you should check it out also. Tell me in the comments, what are you passionate about? How did you know this was your thing? Thanks for your support, guys. Please like, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I love making content for all of you. And I'll see you around. Bye. I hope this all came out okay.